Hey ladies, I want to talk about foundation and I want to do sort of a foundation clinic, a little overview for you so that you can see the different foundations that we have in our lineup, the different levels of coverage that each one provides, and some different ways and different tools for applying your foundation. So here I am coming to you barefaced. I have my skincare done, and that's a very important step before your foundation is to make sure your skin is hydrated so that it's not dry and flaky because that's going to show up in your foundation. If you have shine on your face, a great product to use is an oil mattifier, and you just put that on and it will absorb your shine for up to 8 hours, and it's a great way to get started. The next product that I'm going to show off is foundation primer. This is what I call crack filler, and this kind of seals over your pores, fine lines and wrinkles. It has a real velvety, smooth finish, so it sort of mattifies your face. And what it does is it creates a more flawless canvas for you before you even start to put on any foundation. You get this primer on, and it's just going to create a much more smooth surface on your face so that your foundation is not going to be sinking into your pores and your fine lines and wrinkles. It feels amazing, and it has SPF 15. Already my face feels smoother, silkier, and I know that it has kind of sealed over the larger pores that I have due to my combination to oily skin. So next up, when it comes to a foundation, is deciding, how much coverage do you want on your face? Do you have a lot of uneven skin tone? Do you have some red patches? Do you have some sunspots or age spots that you want to cover up? What is it that you're trying to achieve with your foundation? If it's a lightweight coverage that you're looking for, I highly recommend our CC cream, which is complexion correction. It will provide a beautiful lightweight coverage. It has SPF 15 and it has 8 skincare benefits. This is a real popular option, and it is definitely a bestseller. Paired with that foundation primer, they go amazing together. So I'm going to put that on in just a moment, but I also wanted to talk about a couple of other options. Another lightweight foundation coverage option is a pressed powder. Maybe you just want a light coverage and to mattify your face, to take away any shine or oil that you have. And if that's the case, you might want to use a pressed powder. I like to use my big powder brush when it comes to that. And usually I will apply this over my CC cream or my liquid foundation, but lots of women will just powder their face. You're just looking for something lightweight, take the shine off and go out and tackle the day. So that's a lightweight option. Another option is our silky setting powder. Many women will wear this powder. So it comes in just in a little jar, and it has some holes there, and you turn it open. I like to just dump some out into the cover and then use my big powder brush to apply that to my face. Again, I apply powder after my liquid foundation. Lots of women will apply powder on its own. The option is yours, and it really depends on what type of coverage you're looking for. If you're looking for more coverage, I would add it over a liquid base. If you're just looking for that lightweight, just a little bit of powder, go ahead and use it on its own. And another powder option when it comes to foundation and coverage is our translucent powder. So it's the same type of container as the silky setting powder, but this one is clear. A lot of women will use this as a setting powder. So once your makeup is fully done, you just take a large brush and you put a lightweight layer, I guess, over your face, and it will set your makeup in. A lot of women just like to use this product on its own, again, to mattify the face, kind of just give it that just a more flawless finish. Even on a no makeup day, a lot of women will wear this. So I guess it's just a little piece of makeup. All right, next up, I'm going to show you CC cream, and then I'm going to show you our liquid foundation. CC cream, again, complexion correction. You can apply it with your hands. Lots of women will just apply with your hand like this. It's really blendable. You'll never get that line here. It covers a wide range of skin tones. I'm using the shade light to medium. And in the summer, if I get a little bit of color, I'll step up to medium to deep. But for the most part, I stay at the light to medium. And this is my daily go-to. It's my go-to coverage. It's what I wear going to work most days, and most day on the weekends as well when I'm not at work. It's just that beautiful lightweight coverage. You saw me, I just used it with my hands. It's quick and easy, but I always follow up with my blending brush. And I like to do that in around my nose, to get in around my nostrils and around my eyes, and just kind of smoothing things out with this blending brush. You can use a liquid foundation brush. You can use a blending sponge. Whatever you like to use, you can use it. This product is so blendable. It's so, it's so lightweight and hydrating that there's really very little lines that need to be blended out with it. That's how lightweight it is. It is beautiful. It is an everyday, when you don't want to look done up, but at the same time, you want to have something on your face. It provides enough coverage for me to use every day. If I have a blemish, or if you have rosacea and you have certain parts of your face that provide a little extra coverage, I recommend using a concealer and just applying. Let's just say you have a blemish, just kind of, or if you have some redness, just use a concealer and blend it out over the areas where you need to get that extra coverage. That way you're not having to put the full coverage all over your face. So this is one option. Again, a very popular one. Now, our Time-Wise 3D foundation is a medium coverage. If I have a special event that I'm going to, or if I'm, just going out for supper, doing something where I want to be a little more done up, I need a little more coverage. If you find that you have more of an uneven skin tone and you really need to go with a higher level coverage, this foundation is amazing for that. It is part of our 3D lineup because it has the same skincare benefits as our 3D Time-Wise Miracle Set. So it's delivering good ingredients to your skin while you wear it. It comes in a matte, which has the purple, and also a luminous finish. If you have more dry skin and you prefer that luminous finish, you have the option with this foundation. I have a neutral skin tone, which means that when I have no makeup on, there's not really redness in my face. There's not really warmth to my face. It's just pretty neutral. And so for that reason, I pick a foundation that has an N in it, which means neutral. You can also get your shades with a C, which is a cool undertone. If you have a bit of redness to your face, if you go out in the sun and when you come in from the sun, your face is red and you burn easily, you most likely have a cool undertone. And we have W for our warm undertone. So that's if you go out in the sun and you turn very bronzy, your skin has more of that olive tone to it, you will likely find that the warm tones work best for your skin. So we have also samples, lots and lots of samples of all the shades of our Time Wise 3D foundation. So that's again our medium coverage. And we have a quiz, which is a shade finder that takes about a minute to do, and it will give you your perfect shade based upon how you respond to the questions. And if you're interested in finding your perfect match, shoot your beauty consultant a message, shoot me a message, and I can give you the quiz and send you out a couple of samples that are within that range of what your quiz results tell you. So that's pretty cool to be able to get your true match. I had read just recently that 94% of women are wearing the wrong shade of foundation. And we know when our foundation is off, our makeup is off, right? All our colors look off when our base is off. So let's make sure that you have the right shade and you have the right finish that really, really is your true match. And we can do that. Now, I am just going to apply. One of the cool things about our CC cream and our liquid foundation is that you can layer it. So you can have CC cream on in the morning, and then in the evening, if you have something coming up and you want to have that extra little bit of coverage, then you can just layer it. You don't have to redo your face. You just add it on over it, and it's just going to give you that extra layer of coverage. As you can see here, I just put a stripe of my foundation on because I wanted you to see how the color changes when the air gets on it. So first, when we put our foundation on, it's a little bit lighter, and as it gets onto your face, the heat of your face and the air, after a few seconds, it will actually show up as its true color. And I wanted to put that stripe that was there. If you rewind this video, you're going to see there was a stripe on my face when it first went there, and it was lighter than my skin. But right now, it's totally blended in to my face. So that's how much of a true match this is. This is a beige N150, and that is truly, right now, it's my skin in a bottle. There's no doubt about it. It is the exact color of my skin. Only it's better than my skin because it's perfect and it's so even. So I'm just going to do one side of my face here now. And I'm going to use a liquid foundation brush. And that's how I like to put on my liquid foundation, with a brush. I like to put my CC cream on with my hands because it's just more blendable and more lightweight. But when it comes to my foundation, I really like to use the brush, the liquid foundation brush, and then I like to get the blender. The blending brush creates almost like a filtered look on your face. The bristles on it are designed that way to give you a real flawless finish. And just look, I mean, that's my skin exactly. Just a real more even, polished finish than what my natural skin is. And see how nicely it just went on over the CC cream for the extra coverage. So here we go again. And I'm rubbing it here now when I'm supposed to be going with my brush. So here we go. It doesn't glide on as easy with my hands as the CC cream. So when I started to do that just then, I realized really quickly, oh, I should have my brush. Because it's a heavier coverage than the CC cream, it is a medium coverage, which makes it not as lightweight and easy to blend in with your hands. But it can be done. But again, the right tools for the job. there you have it. There is my medium coverage, Time-Wise 3D foundation. Now for our highest level coverage in all of our foundation lineups. It is our cream to powder foundation. It comes in the same little tray as our pressed powder, and it can fit, it's a magnet, so it fits right into our palettes, our perfect palette, or our pro palette. And this is the shade Ivory 4, and this is actually what matches my skin right now. As you can see, it's so close. Even though it's a beige, the other colors on my face, the cream to powder follows a little bit of a different shading system, and the Ivory 4 is the match. I love to use the blending brush for the cream foundation. You can also use a blending sponge. You can use your fingers if you like, but you're definitely going to want something that's blendable. So this is a very creamy formula. And if you have redness in your cheeks, if you have areas of your face that have gotten sun damage, this is the level of coverage that you are going to love. It is amazing. If you have a big event and you got to be camera ready for it, and you want to have a really flawless finish to your face, this high level coverage is amazing. And it's humidity resistant, and it is transfer resistant. So it's all the stuff that you want when you have that big event, or if you're looking for a high coverage every day. Depending upon your skin needs, depending upon your foundation needs and wants. This is very, even though it's the highest level coverage, it doesn't feel heavy on your face at all. It's just so filtered. Like, it's such amazing coverage that it's the best. It's the best level of coverage that we got. And again, it can be layered on. So you could start your day with a CC cream or a 3D foundation. And then if you want to build upon that, and even if you have certain areas that you know, just maybe it's your cheeks, and you just want to take a little bit of that and add that extra coverage to hide some redness or whatnot, you can easily do this. These are all layerable, let's just say. So that is our foundation 101. I would love you to take the quiz, and I will share the link for the quiz if you are interested in finding your true shade. And if you are curious about any of the foundations or you have questions about them, please reach out to me, and I would love to give you the information, because ladies, having the right foundation is everything when it comes to your makeup game. See ya.